Maxime, for your giving me your time. Really, I'm so excited because maybe I'm a huge fan of your work. I love your home, your studio.
Welcome to LA.
But thank you so much. But my first question maybe is why calls the bad boy of design? What is that?
I think that, I got called Bad Boy of Design by Elle Decor Asia about a year ago. I feel that it's because I don't do things in kind of a conservative way, which Elle Decor is a very traditional home interior magazine. And I'm a little bit more loud in the way that I work, and I'm also very young, so for them they were thinking that I'm kind of a bad boyish guy, but like a good guy, but in a bad boy way, and into the interior design business. So I actually took the title and own it. I think it's a really cool name, actually. I love that name.
I have to tell you, I love your look. I think you are unique. What or who inspires your look?
I think that who inspired me the most, I will say, is probably like, designer like Karl Lagerfeld, or Tom Ford, or people, like even, oh yeah, I love Tom Ford, big time, he's amazing. Or, I'm also gonna like people like John Galliano. I feel that fashion, and fashion designer inspire me because they give you the opportunity to express who you are. And that's what I'm all about. I feel that your clothes, it's really is your second skin. So if you're not comfortable in your clothes, you can't be comfortable out there. It's really tough out there, so you need to be comfortable. So I never leave my house without feeling good in my clothes.
No, totally agree with you.
Yeah, you look very comfortable too. Hello.
Oh, thank you. Why did you choose LA for your dream?
I think that LA was probably the only place I could live. I grew up traveling in America, so I've seen many, many different places. And I've loved New York, I love Miami, I love Chicago. But the place that was really keeping on, really hitting me, where I had something that I had to fulfill, was Los Angeles. I think that Los Angeles, to me, represents a land of really expressing who you are and putting it out there, and for people to really judge it and see if they like you, if they don't like you. But LA is an amazing platform to start, and it's a very tough city, but it's a beautiful city and I love it dearly. I love LA.
Maxime, do you think the interior design and the fashion world have anything in common?
Yes, they actually fashion and interior, in my opinion, in my way of seeing design, are extremely related. I inspire most of my interior from trend, from fashion, from what I see on the runway. I think that if fashion is made also to be comfortable, fashion is not also about the look, it's also about the fabric, what you touch, it's always very prestigious material. I think that if you're able to do this in interior design, having like a sofa and have the beautiful fabric on it, or using, suddenly we see like pinstripe suit going down the runway for this season, you can translate that to an interior. And I love that. I really think that it gives a trendy edge, and it also changes. That's what I love. Fashion is it's always running, it's always on the go, and I would love to see the interior design business being like that. I like people to have fun, and I would like people to have more fun in the interior the same way they have fun with fashion. So.
You have worked with well-known or famous people. It's easy or difficult?
I will say, they are difficult, but not difficult in a bad way. They are difficult because they have a very specific expectation. Usually the famous people that I've worked with, and that are dear friend now and very good client, they have a very, very big personality. So they know what they like, they know what they don't like. They just need to express it. And I think that you also have to imagine that. And one of my very, very, very famous clients, she's a singer. I wish I could say her name, but she remains private. But I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna say what she says, because she looked at me the second day I start working with her in her house, and she says, I don't care what anybody's gonna say about my house. It's the only place where I will not be judged by the public eyes. And I thought that very emotional when she says that, because that shows you that everything that they do when they walk out of their house, what they dress, what they say, what they think, they're judged on, but their personal interior remains private. And that's why I respect my client privacy so much.
It's very important, of course. What new trendy in the home?
What's trendy right now for home? I feel that we're going to use a lot of gold actually in interior. Gold, and I will say different shine of gold, so it can go from shiny to brass, which is a bit more matte. We're seeing back a lot of this. You know, I actually am very excited of seeing gold back in interior because I think it's a very rich look, and gold always mix with good with everything. Gold plus white is nice. Gold plus orange, it's nice, and I really like that. I also feel that we are in a period where the 50s are making a comeback in interior. So more than ever, we are into mid-century modern. You know, and I think to me the biggest trend I see out of all of them, it's not a color or it's not a style, it's just the fact that people are getting comfortable about mixing things together. Yes. So they jazz up their interior. They bring a chair from, you know, Target with an antique pieces from France, and it's jazzing it up, it's giving it your own edge, your own personality, and I'm super excited to see that, because that means that people are getting comfortable into expressing who they are into everybody else.
But it's difficult because I'm buying my home in Mexico now, and then I don't know what to do in the new home. I know I love the gold. Okay. It's my favorite color, white. Okay. My boyfriend, blue. Okay. What do you think that with these three colors? Yes.
Well, you have to take me a flight in Mexico, so I have to come and help you, right?
Tomorrow, please.
I will say that I think what's really important is you know what you like. You just say it. So we all know what we like. We just, sometimes it's just very difficult to translate it to what, you know, to your wall, to how to use the space in the best way possible. I always say don't rush. That's the first thing. There is no timeline on the project, you know, it can be done tomorrow, it can be done in 5 months. There's no, you know, like, people shouldn't rush into home decor. That's something that you build with time if you do it on your own. I think the most important too is also to get creative and to not actually be afraid of trying things out, you know. I will kind of start with the wall color. I think that if you paint your wall, you know, that's kind of like your first thing. Are you somebody that likes white wall? Are you somebody that's going to want colorful wall, you know? And that's kind of like the structure, that's the bone, you know. And when the bones are done, I would kind of recommend you to pick the big piece. What sofa? What bed, you know? Do you like something comfortable? Do you want something more plush, you know? And from there, you're going to build it really like a puzzle, you know. And when you're done with it, what type of art? And when you pick the art, what type of accessories do you like? And that's how you build your interior, in my opinion, you know. But I will say, sometime when you too indecisive about what you want, you like blue, you like gold, you don't know, sometimes a white base, white wall, is a really good way to work, because white plus something always look good. It always look good.
Maxime, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming. When are you coming back?
Soon, very soon.
Or I'm gonna come to Mexico, we'll see.
Please, you have to fly to Mexico now.
Absolutely, I would love to.
It's sunny.
It's really close from here, you know. Only a few hours away.
Maxime, the best wishes for you always.
Thank you. Thank you, and I can't wait to see you living your American dream.